Hey, Infinite One. You found me. Good evening, guys. Hey, Wallace. Can you hear me? Let me just get this mic sort of set up a little better. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Good evening. Yeah, this is my new digs, man. I made it. I got late. I was late on the subway getting back. I'm glad I made it, though. I was nervous I wasn't going to make it. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice here. I mean, oh my gosh, I have to show you this is what I'm doing with your. Let's see if I can. So sunsets like this. That's out of my window. I don't care if it is the last subway station in wherever the heck I am, Queens or Brooklyn. Yeah. I got my bed here a couple days ago, but I didn't get, tonight will be my first night sleeping here. But I got to see the sunset a couple times already. Yeah, it's an amazing view. I just wanted, I told him, I said, I don't care what the place looks like. I just want a view. And surprise, surprise, they gave me a huge, I looked at one that was more expensive than this, and it was like the whole apartment was half the size of this room here. Now I have 3 rooms like this. It's unbelievable. God had different, I was like, just give me, I don't want much. And God was like, no, we're going to give you something really nice. Freedom feels, it's nice, I miss being around my wife. I mean, I miss my wife, and she was very sweet. When I came home, I came to return the car, and she said, do you have any knives? Do you have any silver? I was like, no. She says, here, take this. You need a can opener. It's like, she was just, she's true to the end. I mean, she's a good woman. We just went different ways. Yeah, we have a kitchen. Yeah. It's a nice little kitchen. I mean, it's swell. I mean, kitchen, bathroom, 2 bedrooms. You kidding me? And all of them look out on the water, every room. So yeah, I'll have to fix it up. I saved all my mother's paintings, so I'm going to hang them on the wall. I have hundreds of paintings. Hey, from Fort Myers. You want to see the new place? I don't know if I could, if I can really wield this microphone around. I'll show it to you once I get a little bit settled in, And during the day, I think it'll be more interesting to look at, because you'll be able to see the water. Yeah, I know. It sounds 2 bedrooms. I mean, for me, that's like, and this is probably pretty close to the size of my house. It's a pretty small house I lived in. Yeah, the view is awesome, man. I'll show you when it's daylight. Your mother was an artist, yeah? Yeah, my mother is beautiful, beautiful. I saved all her paintings. She stopped being able to paint. Her hands were trembling, and she wasn't able to paint anymore. But I have all. She was like, "What am I going to do with these?" I'm like, "I'll take them." And I haven't. They've just been sitting in my bedroom for the last 20 years, and now I can use them. How about that? Yeah, art's a miracle. Yeah. Yeah, her painting, she's beautiful. She just has a very understated kind of simple watercolor. There's another artist also that I really want to buy some of his paintings, named Lloyd Bloom. He sometimes shows his art on Facebook, but he's another local artist to Crown Heights, but he's a genius. as well. I mean, my mother really has a very like nice, a very light touch, a light. She tends towards more. She'll say more and less lines. And but Lloyd Bloom is classically trained. I mean, my mother was classically trained, I believe, but Lloyd Bloom. Anyway, I'm not to you really can't compare, but yeah, you had a Thanksgiving pizza, nice. Art looks into the soul, yeah. Coming to visit, all right, Mom Bear. You ate too much turkey? Yeah, so tell me about your time. I mean, I realized that like about 30 years ago, when I left my first wife, I didn't have anyone to eat Thanksgiving with, and I was sad. Now I'm just like, what's Thanksgiving? I don't know. I like the freedom. I really, I mean, we were really living on our own anyway. This is just, it's just like wherever we interacted was a problem. So now I don't have, I'm just in my element. I'm really loving this, man. I mean, so nice. It's not even the physical. It's just, it's like being in the woods. When you're in the woods, when you're by yourself, like I went camping by myself once. It's just like nobody bothers you. Nobody's like, oh, what about this? What, don't you want to do that? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do. Let's figure it out. I mean, this is where I can really streamline my life. I have my guitar and my banjo here, and it's all on one floor. It seems to me that I was on 2 floors in the other house. It seems to me that things are more like, I mean, I haven't moved in all. I'm going to move more furniture in and stuff. We have like a dining room table, and I have, but my bed's already here. But it just seems to me that compared to living on 2 floors, like everything will be exactly where I want it to be. And that's really important. I won't have to hunt for things. Not that I did. My wife was very good about leaving things, not messing with myself. My mother was very neat. And as a consequence, things were always getting lost. It's like, where's my, seriously, with homework, man? I mean, like pieces of paper would go missing in my mother's house, like terrifying pieces of paper. In my wife's house, you could scribble something, a note on a piece of paper, on a little tiny piece of paper, and in 3 years, it'll still be there. That's a different kind of functionality, let's say. But you guys ate some decent turkey, yeah? Went on a 3-mile bike ride. That's nice. Ate Thanksgiving turkey, had a glass of wine, now kind of drowsy. 6:16, you're not drinking these days? Macaroni and cheese sounds. I won't even go into that one, John. I can only, my mind is not quite. Steak, nice steak with apple pie. Cool. Special kind of pizza. Pinsami. Nice steak, Ray. That's nice. You've been by yourself for 12 years and you love it? Yeah, I may be heading in that direction. I don't know. I mean, listen, I've been married 3 times. I'm not like, after each time I was married, I was like, I can't wait to find the next, one. But now I'm like, you know what? I think I've been there, done that. I got the t-shirt, man. I'm like, what's the rush? I just like, I don't know. Being single is okay, yeah. Thank you, Janie. Blue Jay Burgers. I don't know what that is, White Lightning. Blue Jay Burgers. Did I get my job back? Hell no. I'm not going back to that job. They got to pay me first. I get paid by YouTube. I mean, I didn't for many years, but now I get enough to like survive on, and quite nicely. And I think it'll go up. I'm talking to my friend Marlon about starting like a TV channel or something. I'm like, listen, man, go back to those. I don't mind the kids. I love teaching kids, but the administrators, you know, and I have an alternative. No, I don't think so. Actually, I would say even more than that. Sorry to scare anyone. Sheeple need love, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, my bestie already, she checked it out for me. She made sure it was okay for me. Yeah, it's my apartment. Yeah, it's really nice. This is my first night I'm going to sleep here. Yeah, I've been schlepping things. I've been carrying things for 3 days now. And I think I have one more big load of, I have to get a chest of drawers and my mother's artwork and some dining room furniture. Then I can just like, chill a couple of years. Maybe I'll get a lamp. I actually brought a lamp. Rest, I doubt I'll get much. But the thing, the whole idea of this place is that when I'm not working, I'll be able to look out at the water and or go for a ride along the water, and that saves me. I mean, I actually could do that in Brooklyn. I went to the park a lot, but this is just to be able to look out of I'm a window guy, man. I've always been looking out of windows. To look out of your window and see the ocean. Are you kidding me? That's like, and I really think, and it's not expensive. I'm not living in a really fancy place. That's the thing. This place is cheaper, and it's a 2-bedroom than a lot of the really fancy 1-bedrooms that didn't have such a nice view. So, that's what I'm saying about like creating a life. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you have to like be fabulously wealthy. I don't want a mansion. I wouldn't want to live in a mansion. I wouldn't feel comfortable. It's too big. I would get lost. I'd be like, where did you say the kitchen was again? I seem to remember. Yeah. I can't imagine living like that. I just can't. This is plenty. 2 bedrooms. You kidding me? I mean, I've been living in, like in the house I've been living in. I didn't even have my own bedroom. I mean, I shared it with my wife, but I mean, I didn't have any space of my own. That's why I lived on the dining room table, which was driving the family nuts. That's why I had to move out, really. Well, that and, some other reasons, but. By a French chateau, yeah. You know what? At the end of the broadcast, I'll show you the ocean. It's really, because I don't know. I don't think this microphone. I think I'll have to detach the microphone. Should we venture into some? You were the man of the house. No, she wasn't treating me bad. She just, she has, she. Listen, when I married her, I was just like, you know, I wanted to marry a religious woman, and she was a religious woman. She just happened to be the first one that would have me. I begged her for 3 months, but she finally said yes. So I was like, okay, man, let's make a go of it. And it just from the get go, it was, I just forced it. And the amazing thing about this last marriage was that Mendel just dropped out of nowhere right away. Mendel's just like, I want to get born right now. And thank God he did, because if he hadn't been born, I would never have stuck around for 20 years. But I stuck around for Mendel. Now Mendel's saying, I wish you had left, but whatever. I did what I thought was best. My best friend who's a therapist said, you have to stay, he has to marry, fancy religious girl, but he doesn't want that now anyway. So earth disturbances. Yeah, what's this thing about Friday? Fryday. Let me just look at that because I saw that on the train. I got lost on the train. That's why I'm late. Okay, well, let me just show you something I ran into. You won't be able to see it. But I can read it to you. It was from Vincent Kennedy. Let's see if it was on the web. No, it was not on Whiplash. It was probably on Tyranny. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tyranny. Oh, where did my Tyranny go? Oh, where did you go? And I have my banjo and my guitar here. That's the really cool thing. Like having my banjo out is a big difference than having it in a case under my bed for like 20 years. Where did you go? No, Gil, I don't have access to the roof. I mean, the super said, you can't go out there. It's locked. It's but I used to say that when I was a super. I mean, I'm like, come on, man. I mean, you're talking to me. You're telling me I can't go someplace. I mean, forget about it. Don't even think about it. You really, I'm not going to go there. It's like, here it is. Okay, a non-interaction coming. Notebook, pen, watch, desk. Future trip, see, re-verify. So we're going to have an anon moment. The Schumann resonance chart is apparently active, I guess. Let me just look at it. Yeah, it's looking, I don't know if that's the most frequent one. Let's see. Notice the burst of density blockages released between 7 and 9 Eastern time. I personally witnessed a pick of anger and frustration within the people surrounding me. Have you witnessed the same thing with someone you know? Emotions, which is energy in motion, keep popping up so we can deal with them and release. White doesn't serve as anymore. Schumann update. Judge orders Epstein client list released. The process of the formation of the state of New California is well underway. Doesn't that cheer you up? The process of formation of the state of New California is well underway. The state of New California is gearing up for statehood. The idea seeming strange until you remember. Let's see if I can get more on this. This is pretty interesting. No, there's a picture of California. Until you remember, I think I didn't get this whole, oh wait, here it is. Okay. The idea seemed strange until it was mentioned that it is the following precedent. The state of West Virginia was formed during the Civil War when citizens of the new state didn't agree with the constitutional actions of the state of Virginia, which succeeded and formed a new country. The courageous men and women of West Virginia stood strong and created a new state according to the U.S. Constitution. The new state was granted statehood during the Civil War. But the U.S. Declaration of Independence of 1776, the Alta California Declaration of Independence of 1836, and the Sonoma Proclamation of 1846 declared the right of the people in the states of Alta California and California, respectively, to throw off the bond of tyranny. The current state of California has become governed by a tyranny, which rivals those expressed in the above documents. Therefore, the United States Declaration of Independence of 1776, the Constitution as adapted in 1783 by the Congress of the United States of America, the Alta California Declaration of Independence of 1836, the Sonoma Proclamation of 1847, and the California State Constitution of 1848 mandate was right, the responsibility, the duty of the people who are suffering the long train of abuses and usurpations in the hands of the tyrannical government to abolish and make a new government by the people, for the people, under God. New states may be admitted by the Congress into this union, but no new states shall be formed or erected within the jurisdiction of any other state, nor any state be formed by the junction of two or more states or parts of states without the consent of the legislatures of the state concerned, as well as Congress. It goes on, but I think it's not so clear that California is automatically a state. Could be. I mean, we'll have to really research it in the future. But that could be quite interesting, right? Okay, here's an article about 5G. Okay, so it's not clear, and I'm not going to go into it. Just the exact opposite of what establishment, deep state, globalist technocrats say. They say it has no negative effect on health. You believe them? Pizzagate codes, they're all here. I'm gonna share this because I don't really want to go into it. Arizona anomalies. Vincent Kennedy, here's the one I was looking for. It's the 24th day of 11/22. Fryday, Fryday, is right around the corner. Fryday. Anybody know what that's a reference to? Fryday, Fryday, is right around the corner, meaning tomorrow. Big party at Ellie's, right? I got a nice chair. I only brought one chair, but I brought a nice one. Even though the handle comes up when you pull it up. Trying to trap a kitten, that's an interesting experience. I tried that once with have-a-heart traps, and I was able to trap quite a number of them, but there were a lot of kittens. Bring your own chair, right? Look at the dance floor, right? Yeah, we could have, love it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in my new place, yeah. Friday, yeah, wonder what's up tomorrow. Woodstock and Bluegrass Extravaganza, yeah, man. It is going to sound tremendous. With music, it's going to be off the charts. And the room I'm going to do, I'm not going to do videos in this room. This is my living room kitchen. But I'm doing the live broadcasts are going to be in the bedroom all the way at the end, at the corner of the building. And that has a lot of windows and a door. And when the acoustics will be amazing. And also the view, because you can actually, from that apartment, you can actually see New York City in the distance. How cool is that? It's distant, but you can make it out. And then you can see the ocean on the other side. This apartment's probably not for like most people. Most people probably wouldn't like take such a place, but this is like right. It's like living in a tree house. This is right up my alley. Do I swallow bananas? I don't really eat bananas, period. Yeah, that's a kind of a Jeff Day one. Thank you. Thank you, Space Force out there. The guitar will sound great. Yes. I thought of that. I actually thought of that. I mean, I didn't really, I just like, I saw a picture of this place and I said, I'll take it. I didn't go, he said, don't you want to look at it? I'm like, hell no. Yeah, by the time I look at it, it'll be, somebody else will be living in it. Yeah, it could be chaotic. My Rottweiler will not eat bananas. Yeah, I definitely like it here, and I left the windows open, so a lot of the fumes from the polyurethaning of the floor is lessened. Plus, I can hear the waves in the distance, I think. Yeah, you can hear the waves. That is, I mean, life is good. What can I say? It was not easy to find this place. It really found me. All right, let's see. Anybody have any? Should we venture into a little more into the intel? Tyranny doesn't seem to have anything. He must have had a big turkey. And also, I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable position. I mean, I could get my table. You guys would be willing to wait, but it'll take me like 5 minutes to get my table. But I'm sitting at the kitchen counter. It's kind of high. Storm Rider, right? Okay, so let me see what Tyranny has. Anything, if he has anything else. Military moving in Brazil, we knew that. Many countries are getting ready for the military versus deep state military in their own countries. The show is already beginning and continues from this country to this country, et cetera, et cetera. The world military operations and counter operations are taking place. These bad boys are going down. Lots of things happening behind the scenes. I'll keep you updated all week. There are many out there who don't believe in devolution plan or don't believe it's been activated or not. That doesn't matter now as we head into the storm. Nothing can stop what's coming. What I can tell you is that Trump is going to save the US with hidden technology and energy that is going to shock the world in his second TERM term. Yeah. I doubt Elon, Mr. T, United States Space Force is yet to come. But he's going to save us with hidden technology and energy that is going to shock the world. What happened? I got frozen? What happened? I just got frozen? I'm beginning frozen? It doesn't seem to be working. What happened? You guys there? Are we being unruly? I don't know what's going on. Now, okay, now it seems to be like skipping. Here. Okay, so you hear us. I just can't. I froze, but can you hear me okay? You can all hear. Okay, so lots of things happening behind the scenes. I'll keep you updated this week. There are many who don't believe in the devolution plan or don't believe it's been activated or not. That doesn't matter now as we head into the storm. Can you hear me now? You guys hear me? You hear me fine. Okay, so I'm just going to keep reading. I don't know why it's frozen, why the picture's frozen. What I can tell you is, yeah, Trump is, oh, we did that. All right. Okay, he's going to save us with hidden technology. Let's keep going. This is interesting. Okay, here's an interesting post. I wonder if I could, let me just try something. If I could actually use this as a laptop, might be better. Because I can't just straighten up like this, is too much. Military general personnel and officer staff of colonials are setting up for the opposition of military operations that are against the current U.S. president is about to take place. The Council of National Security know that the president is about to act and start military operations against its own military. White hats, the clock is ticking. The 200,009, is it too dark? You can see me? Get your table? Okay, let me get the table. I think there's some interesting intel. It won't take me long. That's better. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Whoa. Yeah. Everything appears relatively normal. If there is such a thing as normal. I have my doubts, personally. Okay, do I like bananas? What an obscene kind of thing is that? People really think that's funny? I guess so. Do I like bananas? Am I a monkey? Am I sexually perverted? Am I... Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me just get through this. Military general personnel and officer staff with colonials are setting up for the opposition of military operations that are against the current U.S. president about to take place. This is what I want to read. The 200,009, have to be 9, sealed indictments is about to be released, okay? The indictments pertain to those who were involved in creating 9/11, bioweapons in the U.S., Chapel Hill, other things I'm not going to mention, military things, human moving people around, at the Gilligan's Island, several other things, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Actually, it's ECT, which means electronic communications. the massive 200,009. Don't forget those 9. The 2009 massive 200,009 indictments is the connection to fixing U.S. elections, arresting all foreign and domestic agents who conspired in things that were not good for them, placed military coup against a sitting guy. Everything you have been witnessing the past several years is coming to a head. A deep state cabal intelligence, the Rocker people, the Bushers, the Obamas, the JBers gets ready to activate military operations against its own military in hopes that they can stop the 200,009 indictments from coming out that exposes everything. So the military is going to fight the white hats. I wonder how that's going to go. War are coming into the thick. War. It says war are coming into the thick of the storm as DSU war crumbles. DS pandemic, this thing is also still being exposed. The laundering from FTX, right? Everything is coming down. We're all coming to the brink of U.S. military versus deep state military. It had to be this way. Military is the only way. All right, let me keep going up. The regime is threatening to investigate Elon more than they are fraudsters of FTX. That tells you everything. The Bidens took a lot of money from the Chinese. Yeah. What else is new? There's a connection between Rachel Chandler and Balenciaga and Midland, a modeling and casting agency. If we could impeach Mr. T twice for doing nothing, we can damn sure impeach JB for going rogue and destroying our nation's security and economy, right? Interesting thought. Some takeaways from the deposition of Dr. F. Oh, what did I just do? Erase the whole thing. There it is. Okay, here's the Q post. Future, we read this already. Future trip C re-verify. Notebook, pen, watch, desk. Anon interaction coming. November 24th, 2019. The people have spoken. Amnesty begins next week. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. That pen has always mystified me, and the clock, the clock with the pen. Huh. Showing some food. Okay, there's a lot of kind of mystifying things that don't really make total sense. Terms that they use in Pizzagate. Disgusto. Comet. Obama at ping pong. I don't get what that's about. Oh, okay, that's the Pizzagate thing. I'm not going into that. 2022 has been one of the roughest years in history, maybe the roughest when you start to talk about the stocks and bonds, both being devastated. Charles Payne, Fox Business, Dow down 7.1%, NASDAQ down 28%, S&P down 16%. Miss me yet? Yeah, that was from that was at Truth Social, November 24th, 2022. That was today. According to media reports, George Soros, has died earlier today, aged 92 in Hungary. George Soros has been reportedly dead many times. It's become a prank to report him dead without evidence. There are no current reports of his death. George Soros lives in Katona. Oh my gosh, near where I grew up. Serbia TV news talking about the war in this country, and the insert they used was from a video game, Ba-aha. Ba-aha. I think is that the name of the video game? They used a video. Oh no, it's I don't know. I'll put that on the Intel channel. So I don't really understand what that is. China's Guizhou locks down millions in zero COVID flights. The southern Chinese metropolis of Guangzhou has locked down its largest district as it tries to tamp down. So China's in a lockdown. China's in like a kind of a World War III kind of a lockdown situation. People out of harm's way. US, Japan, Australia integrate allied logistics during trilateral operations. Lots of things about little ones today. All the symbols. Morning Patriots, why 2023? Who died in 1999? Who died in 1963? What do they have in common? Okay, got some work to do. Speak soon, Patriots. Water rabbit. Don't know what that is. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Today we lay down our arms to focus on the blessings we have and not the absence of the things we want. To be thankful is to place the human spirit at such a high frequency that darkness is unable to abide. Eat too much, sing songs, tease each other lovingly, connect to your family and friends, regardless of where they are in their awakening. They'll come around. Today is for joy. I give my love to all of you today and to your sleepers, dark to light. Thankful for every one of you. Wow, here's a long post. This has to be something we read, but it's the Mickey Mouse clock. Lockdowns in China, watch the water, lunar calendar, possible 3-day event. Happy birthday, John Jr. Think announcement on Twitter with Twitter accounts reinstated, sound good. On the clock, Q2475. You guys know what those, let me see. I don't know. Should I look them up? I'm kind of like, I think I'm sort of like becoming toast again. I haven't had coffee in hours. I actually haven't had food or drink for many hours. But I wanted to see you guys first. And I'll tell you, this ASEA is pretty good. I mean, I wasn't really feeling weak at all. Feeling pretty strong. I'm starting to wind down now, but you missed the little woman's dishwashing. Really? Well, you can hear the ocean now. Yeah, you're not going to hear any, I don't think you're going to hear any dishwashing in here. Not coming from me. No, that's not true. I'll wash the dishes. There's actually a dishwasher in this place. I'm not going to have any milkies, I don't think, at least not in the beginning. Like, I'm not going to have any, I'm not going to do anything with, we don't mix milk and meat. I'm just going to have meat, like, or vegetables, but not, if I have milk, it'll just be like a separate thing. I do feel relaxed. I don't have anyone to really like get on me right now, and that's probably a really good thing. What? You didn't do your homework? What? Aluminum canoe, that's a nice thing to have. Your plant? No, that's my wife's plant. That she wouldn't let me touch those. I planted those. I planted them from seed, but once they started to grow, for some reason they became hers. So I just and whenever I would mess with them, but I fixed them once. Really good. I put like tons of dirt, like in the soil underneath them. I transplanted them without her knowing it into like huge back of like mulch, and they've been happy ever since. You want to see the views? We'll do that tomorrow when you can see the light. It's a westerly. I see sunset, so I don't know what it's going to look like. It's going to be interesting in the morning. I don't know if it'll be. I have a feeling it's going to look really cool because it'll be like reflecting. I can make another big plant. I can do plants. It was like a lemon plant. It was an esrog plant, which is like a lemon. Yeah, we might be able to find some alien ships outside. If you want, let me try to disconnect this. If the sound goes out, I'm just going to show you the. I don't know. Should I do this? It's pretty damn cool out there, man. Let me. Could I drag the microphone? I could. Maybe without the stand. Yeah, let me try that. Oh no, that's gonna disconnect it. Can't do that. $70 in Tennessee. Yeah, it showed in the daylight. Yeah, you won't really be able. I don't think you'll be able to see much. I don't see any aliens hovering outside right now, but I could be mistaken. There's a little green one in the corner. 60 degrees. Planet Utah. I think it's going to be nice. Yeah. By sea, keep an eye too. Yeah. Put your little crystals. I forgot my crystals at home. I'll have to go back. I'm going back on Monday. I'll get my crystals. Like something's about to come. Yeah. Insane in Maine. I haven't really, I do have a brand new refrigerator, so that's a little bit of a relief. The stove I'm going to have to work on. I got mostly new, I have like a new hot water heater. You know, Jewish people have to have hot water all the time. Semivores. He offered to put in a microwave. I said I probably wouldn't use it. I don't. Do you guys use microwaves? I haven't used a microwave in like 30 years. Yeah. No microwaves, right? Black obsidian. I think I might get a convection oven though. I wasn't able to get through Died Suddenly. I couldn't watch it. You see the layout? Yeah, but there's no light. I don't have any lights in the back room, so you wouldn't really be able to see much. Wait till the day. Tomorrow I'll show you. It's pretty simple. It's just three nice rooms that all it's really, I told the real estate agent, I don't care what I live like. I just want nice views. And they gave me a really nice place. I mean, by accident. Actually, they didn't even find it. I found it on the computer. And I called them and I said, what about this apartment? I know it's not in the fancy area. That was the thing. I think that's why I got this good deal, because it's not in a fancy place. It's like a kind of a rundown place, but I like rundown. I don't really like fancy most of the time. Whatever. Yes, I do have a washer and a dryer in the apartment. That's what I'm telling you, man. This is really this place has it all. But, it's because it's not in a swishy place. It's not in a fancy place. So I got a great deal on this place. I think it's a great deal. I'm not hearing any dishes. You guys hearing any dishes? You know? All right. I think we're going to call it a night because I haven't eaten all day. Let me just get to the end of this. Maybe there's something. Well, this is kind of interesting. With Russian troops helping Mali fight against the Roth Kid paid military regimes in Africa. Nah, I don't know. It's too much. I'm too tired. Get some food and drink. Yeah. But I made it here. I'm sorry I was late. I got lost. Oh, no. Oh, good. Good. Nice shot. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. I need to get something to eat, and I need to figure out how to get water in this place. I bought a water filter, but I guess I have to figure out how to use it. I brought tons of food here, man. I'm not going to go hungry. Like I'm a typical survivalist, man. I got my garbanzo beans. I got my spaghetti. I forgot to buy a big hunk of rice, but you got to cook. I don't know. Rice takes a lot of cooking, but I got sardines. I got my sardines. I got all the usual suspects for you know survival nuts like me, preppers. Get those grains. Yeah, I got some crackers. Sleep tight. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Where are the Jews? I haven't really looked yet, but Chev, I'm gonna check it out. First the thing was just to move in. I brought my kapata and my hat, but I forgot a white shirt, so I'm a bit of a mess. But I will start looking for Jewish people soon. I heard there's some that live in the building, so that's a good sign. Um, but I will do my patriotic duty, and I may kind of lay low for the first Shabbos, but I have my kapata here, and I will do some investigation. I have lots of flesh for Shabbos. That was, for some reason, I feel comfortable knowing that I have. I don't usually eat meat, really much at all, except on Shabbos. But I would. I think because I've been hungry all day, I bought a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Roth kid is dead. Yeah, make your own traditions. Yeah, my wife's listening to my broadcast. You think? I don't know. I'm not so sure. All right. I'll see you guys in the morning. Anyway, we got our table in this room, but in the morning, I'm going to go into the regular broadcast room. I think you'll love the views. We won't need a green screen over there. They're dropping like flies. Yeah. Awesome change of scenery. Yes. Gila's here. Gila, this place rocks, man. It's so nice. Oh, you'll get a really nice. You'll see some really nice ocean from here. It's really amazing. God has been very, very kind to me. It took me a while, and I was for a long time. I was worried that they were just not going to give me they were not going to let me have an apartment. But that's because I was in the fancy neighborhood. All right, guys, I'm going to go to sleep. Gila, so happy to see you. I hope you're having a good time. And you did a really heroic thing today with Megan. Thank you. The aliens underground in the tunnels. Yeah, I've seen some of those pictures. They are scary. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the morning, God willing, and this is a new age, a new awakening. What state are we in? I'm still in New York. Hey, Cash. Gila, don't talk to him. He's too handsome. Come on. Toodles. She made me to come over. Yeah. Gila. You think I should bring she got really upset with me the other night. I said her name in public, and it was really not. I just slipped. I forgot. But she's been very nice lately. I think she's just really happy to see me go. She's like, don't call, No, she said, if you want to come home, make sure you let me know first. Don't surprise me. But she was very nice when I was leaving. She gave me like some knives and some, uh, vegetable peelers and a lamp, which I desperately need here because I have 2 dark rooms with no light. I'll figure something out. Anyway, love to everybody, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. We made it through Thanksgiving, right? Without nobody really, nobody cried. We made it. Is she against doing what I'm doing? Yeah, she wants me to drive a bus, man. She wants me to like wash dishes. I don't know. I yeah, she wants me to get a tutoring job. Can't put some genies back in the box, All right, John Cash. We'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Much love. Peace out. We made it to Thanksgiving. Enjoy digesting your turkey. It's good stuff. Bye.